Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhamad Alif Iman bin Muhammad Rodzi. I'm from LS245 Applied Chemistry from Faculty of Applied Science in UiTM Perlis. I'm going to present my final year project on topic developing seaweed caulerpa as healthy jelly food. This project is supervised by Puan Shafinas binti Abdullah. The first chapter is introduction. Seaweed is one of the marine algae that is widely consumed in food and medicine industry. In food industry, it is popularly served as dried and salted food product. Mostly in Asian market, the species of the seaweed that is popular is Caulerpa lentilifera. Caulerpa species are high in antioxidant compound. The antioxidant compound is function to reduce free radical that can cause diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. The benefit of this caulerpa can be used to improving jelly gummy candy that is widely consumed. So the problem statement is that jelly candy have high rate of consumption that can be harmful impact on public health as the candy itself is low nutritional value. So by developing gummy candy that is combined with caulerpa that can providing healthier gummy candy with antioxidant benefits. So the objective is to determine the potential of antioxidant property of Caulerpa lentilifera and also to produce gummy candy with nutrition content of caulerpa. Next, the second chapter is findings. The caulerpa seaweed is popularly known for its secondary metabolism and rich with natural antioxidant. The most common antioxidant compound found is phenols and flavonoids. So based on the other study, the extraction is done by methanol, found that the phenolic compound content in Caulerpa lentifera is 4.52 mg gallic acid equivalent, while the flavonoid content is 4.93 mg quercetin equivalent. The third chapter is methodology. The sample preparation is done by following the article by Arham. So the caulerpa seaweed is screened from dirt and watched by the flow of water, and then the seaweed is left at room temperature for 2 days to remove excess water. Next, the seaweed is further dried in oven at 60 degrees C for 2 days. And finally, the seaweed is ground in a blender to become fine powder. Next is preparing the gummy candy with the Caulerpa lentifera. The first is 15 grams of gelatin is weighed and added with 44.36 of water. Then at the same time, 50 grams of sugar is weighed and added with 59.15 ml of water. Then the sugar is boiled for about 50 minutes until it becomes concentrated. Then the soaked gelatin is added to the sugar solution and stirred. Then after 1 minute, 82 gram of corn syrup is added to the mixture and cook for 2 until 3 minutes. So let the gelatin cool down to about 60 degrees C and wait for about 65 gram and added the caulerpa powder for 5 gram. This will take about 5% content of caulerpa powder in the gummy candy. Next is to prepare the extract of the sample. For the caulerpa powder, this is follow the method by Chandra article. 1 gram of the extract is dissolved in 10 ml methanol and sonicated for 45 minutes at 40 degrees C, then centrifuge at 1000 round per minute for 10 minutes. Then the clear supernatant is collected and stored in amber bottle. Then next for gummy candy extract. So the gummy candy is weighed for 1 gram and then soak in 10 ml of 80% methanol and stir for 20 minutes. Then followed by centrifuge, and then the solvent is filtered. And then with the same 1 gram is soaked with acetone 70%. Then stir for 20 minutes and the solvent is filtered and combined with the methanol extract. Then the final volume is 100 ml with distilled water. Next is to determine the total phenolic content. The standard use is gallic acid that is dissolved in methanol. The standard solution prepared is 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20 mg per liter of concentration to obtain the standard calibration curve. So for the reaction, 1 ml of the each concentration and also for each of the sample is added with 5 ml 10% Folin Calcutta reagent and then added with 4 ml of 7% sodium carbonate and then left for 30 minutes in the dark area to avoid the phenolic content decompose. And then after 30 minutes, it is measured by UV-Vis at 760 nanometer wavelength. And then for flavonoid content, the standard use is quercetin. And then for the reaction, 1 ml of the standard and also sample is added with 1 ml of distilled water and then 0.2 ml of 10% aluminium chloride and then added with 0.2 ml of 1 mole potassium acetate. Left for 30 minutes in the dark area and then measured by UV-Vis at 431 nanometer wavelength. Next analysis is the PPH radical scavenging activity. The standard use is ascorbic acid. And then the 2 until 10 mg per liter of concentration is prepared. For the reaction, 1 ml of the PPH solution is added to the 1 ml of sample and also to the standard and then incubated at room temperature for 30 minutes in the dark area. So as a control, 1 ml of methanol is added to the 1 ml of DPBA solution. So this analysis is done by spectrophotometer at 570 nanometer wavelength. Next is result and discussion as chapter 4. So for total phenolic content, the R squared achieved is 0.995. So the quantity of phenolic compound in Caulerpa powder is 0.8781 gallic acid equivalent, while for the gummy candy is 0.592 milligram gallic acid equivalent. Next is for flavonoid content. The R squared is 0.9613. The flavonoid compound calculated in the raw powder is 1.353 milligram of quercetin equivalent, while for the candy sample is 1.1543 milligram quercetin equivalent per gram. And finally, for the result of the PVH scavenging assay, the antioxidant capacity of the raw powder sample is higher than the concentration than the stated concentration of the ascorbic acid, while the Caulerpa gummy candy antioxidant capacity is comparable to the stated ascorbic acid concentration. So finally, as for chapter 5 is conclusion and recommendation. The Caulerpa lentilifera is a marine algae that is contain antioxidant compound such as phenol and flavonoids. So the benefit of the antioxidant can be delivered in form of gummy candy that is popular among the youngsters. So based on the result, the antioxidant compound is slightly lower to other study. So the method can be further improved to increase the quantity of antioxidant in the jelly candy to benefit the bioactive compound to make the gummy candy as a healthy candy. So that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.